Okay, so first team call, yay! I'm excited. Okay, so I want to talk to you guys about a couple things about what belief and confidence in your business can do for you, and how really shifting my focus onto those things has changed things for me. So first and foremost, you have to believe in yourself. You are obviously called to do this for a reason. You decided you wanted to be a coach for a reason, and you have to believe that that reason is valid and believe that you have the capability to accomplish your goals. Because the second that you stop believing in yourself and start doubting yourself, that's when things start to fall apart. We also have to have belief in the products that we use. If you use them and you see that they are working and you're getting results, you are going to be able to share that with people and be able to approach conversations with so much more confidence than you would if you didn't believe in the products. You know, like a lot of people jump into sales things and want to start selling a product that they don't really believe in, and they aren't very successful. The people who have passion behind what they're doing, who believe in what they're doing, believe in what they're offering, those are the people that are the most successful. That's why it's so important that you are a product of the product. That's why it's one of the top 3 things that Beachbody tells us to do every single day, because we have to believe in what we are offering. Because it's kind of ridiculous for us to offer something as a solution to someone if it's not a solution for us.
Right.
And then you have to have your why written down and believe in your why. I know I harp on you guys about your whys and looking at your whys and reading your whys and writing down your whys. It is so important, because if you don't have a purpose behind what you're doing, and you don't have something to look back on that's going to make you keep going when everything else is falling apart, and you just cannot think about why you would ever continue doing this, you look at your why and you go, okay, that's why I started to begin with. That's why I do this. I have had so many days on this journey that I've been on. I've been a coach for, how long have we been coaches now, Carol? Like a year, a little over a year and a couple months?
You're since June of 2014. I'm since July.
So we, through that time, I have had a lot of times where I look at this and I go, what was I thinking? Why have I devoted so much time and energy into this? I just want to quit. And then I look at my why. I look at, my purpose for why I'm doing this. And I say, okay, that's why. There's somebody out there that is desperate right now, that was in the same situation that I was in, that needs the message that I have to give them, that needs this opportunity. And it wasn't that I wasn't happy where I was. That was never the issue. I loved my job. I loved what I was doing. I didn't love working 2 jobs. I didn't love not having time at home ever to do anything ever, not seeing my husband ever, wanting to go to bed as soon as I got home. But I do love now doing this and being able to share it with people, and I'm just seeing lives transformed because of it, and seeing people come out of this darkness and place of desperation into a place of hope. Like there is something that can help them out there. That keeps me going. So find that, write that down, read it every single day. Read it 5 times a day if you have to. And then along with believing in the products, make sure that you are living out what you're telling people to do. If you're giving people tips every day, you have to believe in the tips that you're giving them. You have to show them that you're living out the same things that you're telling them to do. So share those recipes. Share yourself making those recipes. I love when Joelle posts with Liam in the kitchen, when she's making stuff with him in the kitchen. It just makes it super real. It shows that this isn't something you grabbed off the internet. This is something that you're doing. You're taking the time to change your life, and you believe in it. So the 3 halves that I want you guys to remember from this are have confidence, have stories, and have experience. Confidence in what you're doing, confidence in the people that you are talking to. You have to believe that they can achieve those things too. Because a lot of times these people are coming to you so desperate and out of solutions. You're the only person that believes in them still. They don't even believe in themselves. So you have to believe in them enough for you and for them. Because I know when I started, I was totally out of hope. I had tried everything else. I had done all the fad diets. I had exercised. I'd gone to the gym. Nothing was working for me. I didn't believe that I could. day. And so you have to believe them enough for them, because they may not believe anymore. Have stories. Share your struggles. Those are real things. I was talking to somebody today who reached out to me, and I said, the strongest thing that you can do right now, he was having a tough time. I said, the strongest thing you can do right now is share to people that just because we live our lives out loud and just because we preach positivity does not mean we don't struggle. And showing people that you're struggling and how you're overcoming that struggle, that's the most important part. Not just staying stuck in the struggle, but showing people how you're overcoming the struggle. That's real. People don't look at you and just say, oh, she's just trying to give me the good stuff, because it's hard sometimes. You guys all know that. Sometimes it's tough. Sometimes you don't stick to your plan. Sometimes you do the 21-day fix 5 times, Carol.
I've done it all the time. I've only finished it once out of a long time.
You finished it, and I loved your post about that. How you were like, you know what? This isn't my program. This isn't what I love. But
it's not the business for me.
But I did it. That's just so real, and that's what people connect to. If you guys didn't see her post, go look at it, because she got a bajillion D comments on it. Because it was,
and you look fantastic.
It was just so real. Those things, that's what people want to see, because we've all seen the It Works posts that are somebody else's pictures that have nothing to do with the person that's talking to you, that you don't connect to that.
Somebody that I know asked me, she's a server at a restaurant that I go to all the time, but I've known her since the 3rd grade. She asked me my opinion, and I said, what I would really love is for somebody to share their own results. Turns out she's a rep now. Oops.
Whoops.
My bad.
But I you see those things, or you see even big businesses and stuff, they do that. There's no real connection there. There's no stories. There's nothing for you to relate to. The companies that are the most successful are the ones that share those stories.
Joelle and Cassie, if you have not seen Carl, look at Carl Deichler's posts of results from programs, and look at the CEO of Advocare. Google right now while Tori's talking to you. Pay attention to what you're saying.
But seriously.
What do you want me to Google?
Advocare CEO and what he looks like compared to what Carl Deichler looks like after he does programs.
Well, and the difference is, if you follow Carl's post every day, he is so stinking real. You would never know he's a bajillionaire. The way that he posts, and he's doing the programs, he's using the products, he believes in what we're doing as a business. He doesn't care how much money he's making. He cares about the lives that are changing. And that's the difference. And then have experience, do your programs, do your trainings, have something that people can fall back on you to, because there are a million people out there that can share and that can be a coach. But what's going to separate you from the pack is having that experience, for example, somebody can come to you and say, here, use this, it'll change your life. And you are like, okay. Or somebody can come to you and say, I use this, look what it did for me. I think it can help you because A, B, C, D. Who would you rather go to for help? The second person.
ABCD, yeah.
Right? Because they have stories, they have experience, they have something they can share with you that's more than a script that somebody handed them, basically. So that's why that's important.
Who did you guys see the post? I don't know who did it. It was probably one of us. It said, I think it was Tiffany, be the leader you needed as a child, or be the grown-up you needed as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Be who you needed when you were younger or something.
Yeah, I definitely reshared that, because that really hit home, no doubt at all. And I reshared it to whoever posted it to the group, and I did exactly what my goals are. I posted right with it, what I want to be, and then I said etc., because honestly I could have listed everything. So, but it's very true. So
yeah. Well, and that's what your people are coming to you for. They're coming to you because you have something that they want. You're showing them, you're that example for them. You've shown them that you took the time for yourself and they want to know how you do that. They need you. And sometimes, guys, and Carol can attest to this, and I'm sure Joelle and Cassie, you can too, because you've been doing this long enough. Sometimes people are coming to you and they're not ready for a program yet. Sometimes, and you know what? I've talked to a girl who's committing to a program. I've been talking to her for a year now. Because for a year, she just needed somebody on her team. She needed somebody to believe in her. She needed somebody to root for her. And now she's ready to commit. And you cannot help them until they're ready. You can't. We cannot force people to be ready. I'm sure you guys have heard you can lead a horse to water. You can't make it drink. You can give them the options. You cannot make them ready. And the worst thing that you can do is push somebody when they're not ready, because then they're not going to see results. They're not going to have success, and they're going to be frustrated and they're going to give up. Mm-hmm. So just be there. Wait for them to be ready. Compound effect. Right now, it may seem like you're treading water and that you're working for nothing. I promise you, you're not. Because people that have been watching you and people you've been talking to, they're going to remember that. And when they see you continuing to do this, they see you continuing to believe in it, then they're going to say, oh, okay, they're serious. Now I want this. Now I'm ready. I'm ready to give up my excuses. Let's go. Because did anybody see this the very first time and say, okay, I'm ready. I'm doing it right now? I didn't. It took Lauren.
I did, but I mean, I'm not like everyone else. So
it took Lauren
a while. It took her a while.
It took Lauren 8 times of asking me, I had to watch her because I'd done it before. I'd done the whole weight loss gimmick thing. And I had to make sure that this wasn't another one of those. So yeah. Focus on who you're talking to.
No big deal.
What?
I was an easy sell. It was one phone call. I had only met Tori once before I text her.
But you'd already done Turbo Fire.
Shalini Extreme, but
Shalini Extreme. Yeah, you'd already done that. So you knew the products worked. But Carol was. I did a softball game at Matt's softball game. And she texted me and I was like, let's chat. So we get on the phone and then she's like, okay, I'm a coach.
I told her I was going to return everything though.
And then here she is about to be diamond. So. Okay, so yeah. Focus on who you're talking to and believe in them. Believe in yourself, believe in your why, believe in your purpose, believe in the products. Yeah. Let's talk goals. Who wants to go first with their goals for the week? I had to get businessy first, and now we can be chatty.
Baby moccasins. Oh.
Who wants to go first with their goals?
Do you know?
What?
I was going to say, are you going to announce what you're having?
I don't know.
Are you going to find out?
Yeah, on the 5th. Really soon?
No big deal. Way to hold it a secret for the last 3 months, whatever. The minute I saw that picture, though, I couldn't get on video because we were in like a dead zone. We were on an old military base. And I was like, I'm pretty sure I know what this is. Can't get the video.
I thought the video was pretty clever, just saying.
I thought it was adorable.
No big deal linking it to your website.
Oh, I mean,
everything
has business motive behind it.
That baby.
Even though my website's not finished, I thought it would be a good idea just for people to see that it was there, see that I'm serious about my business, and that this is my next step. So, I couldn't help it. My blog is linked to my website.
And we know, but we also know that anybody that knows you, and knows that your journey and watches you and would click on that, knows that your why are them. People know. Hi, Cynthia. People who are following you know that your family is a really big part of your why. And so that's why it's on your blog and it's why it's on your website.
Yep.
So Cynthia, you can watch the recording, but I'll fill you in later too. We just talked about belief in yourself and in your business. But now we're talking about our goals for the week and then I assume through the rest of the year. and nobody has volunteered themselves to go yet.
All right, I'll go first.
Okay.
I want to work out all 7 days this week because I've been having a really hard time doing that. I want to follow up with at least 3 people that I have talked to in the past that are interested in the fix. Obviously because it is on sale this month, and a lot of my people have price objections because no matter how much I talk to them, they don't see the value yet because they just see the number. They see $140. Like,
that reminded me, I wanted to tell you something because you were asking me about that. I was talking to a lady today, and before she could even have a price objection, let me tell you what I said to her. Hang on. Sorry, I'm going to find it so I can actually read it to you. Okay, so she bought the 21-day fix off of Amazon and then came to me for coaching. And so, I was like, of course, I'll help you, whatever, I would love to. And then she was asking me about my group. And so I said, I require Shakeology because she didn't have Shakeology. I said, I require Shakeology for all my challenge groups because it's amazing, full of the right nutrients to help you get the best results. And I want the ladies that I'm helping to reach their goals. Boom.
You got to send me that.
Because
just post that in the coach group right now.
Yeah.
Because that's what it is. Everybody needs to have it if you want the results that you want.
Yeah, everybody's like, no, I think I'm just going to buy the workout. And I'm like, but you really need Shakeology if you're going to maximize the results that you want.
I'll post
It's going to help you cut those cravings. It's going to help you, keep you
well, and
longer.
you need to share more about, like you made your post today, you need to share more about how much you spend at the grocery store and how you save so much money.
Listen, can I tell you my idea really quick?
Yeah.
Okay. So I was on the phone with Cassie. We were at Wegmans, and I had this idea for our next clean eating group. And it's going to be called something along the lines of like the 99-cent eating group. And we're going to go to Wegmans, and we're going to take $100. I'm just going to do $100, and we're going to go in and we're going to get everything for 99 cents or less. So you basically are getting 100 items for 99 cents or for $100, and that can stock your pantry, whatever, whether it's rice, so I'm like so excited because that's huge. Everyone can handle 99 cents.
Good idea.
So
and then that relates to people who have $20, who have $50.
Exactly.
That's what took me so long. That's what took me so long.
Was the budgeting. Yeah, a lot of people, it's the budget. And I get it because we're the same way. I mean, a lot of the times I spend more than I'm supposed to, but,
That's a good idea. I like that. Okay, so work out every day, follow up with 3 people.
Eat no pumpkin muffins from Tim Hortons.
Those are so nasty.
They're so good. What is wrong with you?
Ugh.
Well, I just ordered Fix 8, so I'll make the pumpkin muffins.
If you like those, make the Fix 8 muffins. They're so much better.
I will.
Hang on. Andy is having a fit in the background right now. Do you see him? He's like laughing so hard.
You wish that you were as cool as us, Andy.
And that's it. That's it so far.
Okay. Eat pumpkin muffins. I'm holding you to that.
You better, seriously. Because every time I leave the house, I'm like, oh, Tim Hortons. And I got my coffee black today. I'm still drinking it at 9 o'clock at night.
Okay, who's next?
I'll go next.
Okay.
So I was playing in my handy dandy little notebook.
Nice.
And, so I wrote down honestly for the month, but my I don't know if you guys know, but I stopped going to work on a medical leave, so like I have a little bit more time at home to really focus on. I know that's why I want to like take every second I have that I'm like feeling good to do it. So, but anyway, my financial goal is to make sure that I'm bringing in the exact dollar amount or more to cover my Shakeology and my business. So I wrote down $99.64 for the shake and then $15.95. So that's my financial goal. I don't want to bring home anything less than that this month. And then my success club, obviously, the first step is 5. So I have 1 customer so far. She's killing it. We just went shopping, which is why I was late to this call. And my monthly recruiting goal is 1. I definitely want to just full board go for it. So that's for my business. As for me personally, I'm not going to cheat. If I'm going to cheat, it's going to be probably a healthier cheat, like extra fruit or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's easy for me because I like it, but like, I posted something really funny. It was gross. So I ended up deleting it actually. Drew made like a tuna sandwich today, and it was made with Miracle Whip. And I know that I should, like, I don't even like it half the time, but like, I don't even like tuna either, but it smelled so good and I wanted it. And it didn't make sense why I wanted it, but I wanted it because I couldn't have it probably. Probably. But, and it was on white bread, of course. So, like, silly things like that. I just, you know, I want to make sure that I'm not just eating anything other than what's on my fix. There's plenty of food that I can have anyway.
Oh yeah, Pinterest the heck out of it. There's everything you want is Fix approved somewhere, somehow.
I know it is. And I actually started following Alyssa, my first challenger. She's teaching me. She really is. I just started following her Pinterest, and she's got like everything on there already.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
I'm writing down your goals, by the way, guys, because I'm going to check in with you and see how you're doing.
Okay.
Wait, who's next?
Cynthia, it's you or me?
You.
Wait, I'm the second oldest coach on this call. You're going. Yes.
Darn it. Let's see. So personal goal is, what am I saying again?
Any of your goals for the week or the month?
My goal for the month is to get the Success Club 5.
Okay.
Currently at 2.
Nice.
Woo!
Yes. I am starting PIO with my friend, so my goal is to get her to sign up as a coach at the end of PIO. And my goal is to seriously stay committed to helping her, which will help me stay committed to the program myself. And my goal for this week is to not cheat this weekend when I go to the pumpkin patch.
Like so hard.
All those pumpkin donuts.
The second you pay for your ticket, you smell everything.
Yeah. Does it count if it's a caramel apple? Still an apple.
It's a yellow.
The cinnamon apple chips.
That's a good, yeah.
That's a really good idea.
Dusted with cinnamon. No joke. Bake them. But there are really good companies. There's a company called Bear that they're actually crunchy apple chips. They're not just like dehydrated apple chips. And I know that they have flavored ones, but there's nothing in it but organic apples. And they have more than just Fuji, but the only ones I can find at Costco are Fuji apples, which are the best ones anyways.
I saw Fuji and Granny Smith the other day.
Marshall's, so TJ Maxx for you guys is more prevalent than Marshall's over there. They had them like at the front, and they had like 8 different flavors, but you pay what you would pay at Costco for a little bag, which you'd get at Costco for a big bag.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, I'm never trying any of these flavors because they don't come at Costco. All right, I guess it's my turn. I started Beast a day late last week, so this week I'm going to get in 6 days a week, which is what the Beast schedule plan is. My monthly goal is Success Club 5, which we are currently at 0, but I am trying to get those peeps. We've got 10 minutes, just so you know, guys. I'm going to touch base with 3 people this week that I've spoken with before about the 21-day fix or a challenge pack. This week, my main goal is to get my Beast meal plan on point. I'm terrible at meal planning. And to share about me or what I'm doing with Beast or meal prepping and those struggles with meal prepping and planning every single day this week. And to not die at my 2 a.m. shift tomorrow. That's my goal today.
That's my favorite one. Okay, I'll share mine too, because obviously. not just going to leave you guys hanging. Let me open it. I write my goals down every month and put them in a little thing so that I can look back at them all the time. Hello. And of course it's not going to open. Okay, here we go. I would love for you to open. Okay, so for this week, I want to get to Success Club 6, if not 10. I have a daily checklist that I follow every single day, and I want to make sure that I stick to that every day, because my daily checklist is what helps me build my business, and I can share that with you guys if you want me to. But it has my tasks that I do every single day to just keep my business moving.
Yeah, I want that.
It might overwhelm you, but it's just because I have everything so broken down to exactly.
We can modify it so it's better, to fit our lifestyles as well too. So
I'll put it in our coach group. One of my goals was to start running team calls, so yay. To host a successful challenge group, so yay, that's started. I would like, by the end of the month, my big goal, like my stretch goal, is to sign up 5 coaches under my husband, because I really want to get him to Diamond, because Carol's going to be Diamond soon. So then I'll get the 2-star Diamond. And the cool thing about when I rank advance, or when anybody on our team rank advances, we get more from the company that we can share with you guys. So the higher that we go in rank advancements, the more information, the more, the better the services and everything. So I have more to share with you guys. So, the more we build as a team, it all trickles down. This is the one I've been so bad at. I really want to do an Instagram training, because I'm so bad at Instagram, and I need to figure out how to make that work for my business. Just so that I can reach more people, because my warm market is done. I've exhausted the people that I know. I need to start finding more people that I don't know. And to finish our mentorship group, for those of you guys that are in there. And then my personal goals, not business related, are to drink my Shakeology every day, make sure I run 3 to 5 days a week. I have 3 races coming up, so I need to make sure I stick to that. Complete another full round of the 21-day fix, and begin every single day with a devotional that just helps me get my mind right, and start putting money back into savings, because I've been spending a lot of money in my business, spending a lot of money other places, and I want to make sure that I make that a priority. So yeah, those are my goals. And seriously, guys, at the beginning of the month, beginning of the week, beginning of whenever, write your goals down. So, because that was really cool to go back and look at my goals and say, oh, I did that one. Oh, I did that one. So, yeah. Anybody have any questions or anything? We'll do this every night, same time. Or not every night, every week. Every single night.
I have a question, because you said that you have 3 halves for us. The first one was confidence. The second was stories. What's
experience?
Experience.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the example? Because stories is your struggles and everything. Experience is what?
Experience is doing your programs, doing training, so that when people come to you, you have advice and things to give them. You're not just a blank slate.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Food documentaries are a great one for health coaches to watch for experience. Learn about the food industry and things like that. Beware, though, some are a little bit, just take everything with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
Or are you full veg?
I just have a bad memory of one.
Am I what?
Are you full veg now?
No. I don't know if I could ever do that.
Well, I know that you lean towards veggie and vegan options a lot. And so I know that I do that too, but I know that you were cutting out beef and stuff. So I just didn't know where you were in that.
I only eat poultry.
No fish?
No, I don't like fish.
It's
not easy for me.
That's right. You got steak at that dinner we went to.
Yeah, turkey and
Chicken.
And eggs. I really like eggs.
Yes. Okay. So I'm totally in the same boat. I could care less about red meat. I really don't like fish, I'm trying to cut dairy out just because it makes me feel better to not have it. But then there's cheese. Coach popcorn.
As a bonus, cheese is processed a different way. So most people who have milk allergies or lactose intolerant don't have reactions to cheese. That's just it is a generalization, but that is generally the case.
But if you're doing cheese, try to stick to block whole cheese instead of buying the bag, because the bag has so many chemicals in it to keep those little shreddy things look shreddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know. Okay.
So I just have a grater and I just grate my blocks of cheese. And it's a little sticky.
Isn't it better to stay with like harder cheeses too, like Parmesan and things like that? See, I've heard that.
I don't discriminate against soft cheeses. I don't discriminate.
Like mozzarella.
We live in California.
We have happy cows here. Happy cows come from California.
Okay, we have 3 minutes. Does anybody have any questions that they want to ask on the call? You know, if you have something that you want to ask, you can always ask in the coach group, but anything that you guys want answered right now?
Is anybody else having trouble, like, expanding your market? I mean, two out of the 5 of us here, like, are moms. And so you guys have mommy groups and things, no offense. But you guys have, like, those things. Whereas, like, I've created an overcoming injury group, and it is so hard for me to get people. I need to post more and promote it more. I haven't done a promotion yet.
Are you in the Trader Joe's workers group? I feel like you need to get on that. People who work at Trader Joe's.
You still work there?
I still work, guys. Thanks. That's why I work at 2 anymore. I am, but I think like the most. If I'm in some organizing groups too, and it's just like constantly like people posting in it all the time, and so it's hard to get a word in, basically.
Right.
Like heaven help me, I'm in a bowl full of lemons organization group, and it's constantly like people beating down their husbands because they don't clean. I'm like, oh
my god.
I'm like, just clean your house. That's what the group is about. Stop blaming your husband. Maybe you guys have things to talk about on your own time.
I think your biggest things are injury. What about like?
Wait less than a minute. Sorry, guys. I took it up with my.
Well, I'll think about this. I'm going to send you some things I think you should look into.
Future mommies. Oh. Not yet.
Wannabe mommies.
Any ideas? There's nothing happening yet.
Okay. Anybody else? Any questions? Anything that I can answer for you guys before we go?
I'll just text you if I have a question.
Okay. Well, I'm
working in the group.
Well, obviously, that's what I mean.
I'm in a lot of groups right now that I'm getting some really good trainings in, so I'll be sharing that stuff with you guys too. So, yay. Thanks for coming on, guys. It means a lot for you guys to jump on here and take time out of your night. I will see you guys on Facebook.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.